Hey guys, how you guys doing? Welcome back to my channel. If I'm too bright, I'm sorry because the sun is literally landing on my face, so I'm so sorry about that. Things I have learned so far in med school. Number one, and the most important thing, is that because you fail doesn't mean you're dumb. Because coming into med school, or getting into med school in the first place, means that you are smart, or means that you can read and you can understand and you are good enough for med school. Because let me tell you, there are going to be like failures in med school or in university and whatever. Like, there are going to be a lot of failures. If you haven't failed just yet and you've graduated or whatever, like, tell me what you're doing, because I need to do that too. But from my experience, there's going to be failure, whether it's been like a big exam or like your test or something, but there's going to be failure. But do not let your failures bring you down, because failing doesn't mean you're dumb. It just means you probably didn't study so well for that exam, or sometimes the lecturers can be just so stupid and decide, like, if you're not in a good mood, decide to fail you at that time. But it doesn't mean you're stupid or you're dumb. It just means you have to try harder next time. And yeah, number two, you have to study. Girls, you have to study. So I was thinking about this like a couple of months, weeks, I don't know. I was just thinking about it one day. Like, I actually do not remember how my primary school, or sorry, secondary school days even went past. Like, I don't know how I wrote WAEC. I do not know how I wrote IGCSE or all the major exams that you actually need, even the exam for this school, because I can swear that I literally read overnight. But like, I was coming into university with the mentality of not even studying, because I, as a person, I do not like studying. And if you want to be a medical doctor, you need to, even if you don't like it, but you need to study a lot. So I was coming into this whole university thing, I wasn't prepared. Like, I was like, I want to do medicine, and my parents were like, good, go and do the medicine. Like, I did not research, I did not do anything. If you're not like me and you're trying to do research, just know that you need to study like constantly, so that work doesn't pile up for you at the end of the day, and so that you're not like so overwhelmed when the exam period comes. Because I've actually learned this from experience, and it's still happening to me, and I'm still learning it. But then always try to study way before exam period, so it's not like hectic for you during exam period. Now the third point is going to be like associated with the first point I gave. Like I said, like, failure is inevitable. Sometimes you just fail, it happens, but just always try to pick up yourself and try again, basically. So that's the third point. Do not give up, try again. If you do this subject and you fail it, try again, because at the end of the day, it's actually going to work out, because you're not dumb. You got into medical school, except you did some ojoro and you got into medical school. But if you got into medical school with your own brain, then you're not dumb. So like, you just have to read harder, and you just realize that, oh shit, I didn't read this or this, I was studying like in a wrong way, and that's why this did not happen. So just pick yourself up and try again. I've said that 5 times. The fourth point, and this is actually very important, at least for me, it has worked for me very much. I mean, I know we have friends for different occasions, and I'm sorry about my tap, but we have friends for different occasions, I think. But just find friends that you can study well with. Find friends that are able to keep you accountable, and I'm talking about studying now. So like, find friends that will always call you when they're studying, or are always there to ask you, are you studying, or like, how is studying going, or let's like reach here this week, let's study together. Just find friends that you can study with, and you can like ask questions. Friends that basically just motivate you to read and study, be it during exam period, during, I don't know, my best friend, like, we literally stay on the phone for the whole, like, this is so crazy, for the whole day. When I wake up, I'll call her or she calls me, and then we like stay on FaceTime for the whole day till we have to go to sleep, and we do that again the next day. And literally that's what we do for the whole exam period. And I'm telling you, the exam period is a month and a half, so the battery that is wasting on our phones is crazy. But like, it works for me, because even if we're not together like physically, but like I know there's someone beside me, and then she's like, she motivates me to actually read more. Because let me tell you guys, right, for first year BMC, I never ever thought in my wildest dreams that I could even ever exempt a course, because in my school there's an opportunity for you to exempt some certain courses. You can exempt them during the semester, so you don't have to like write them during exam period. But like first year BMC, I just did not even try, because I just thought like, bro, Toyin, really, you're not that smart to even exempt. But honestly, since I started reading with my best friend, since we started like studying together, she literally motivated me to like exempt even things I do not even think I could. Just keep friends that actually keep you motivated, keep you on your toes to actually study and read and actually excel. As they're excelling, you're also excelling. You know, that's what friendship really is. So that's the I don't know, I lost count because of my brain. So the next point would be finding what works for you, studying wise. So like when you're trying to read, like you see some people read in a particular way, and sometimes we feel like, oh, because they read this way and it works for them, we should try to read that same way, because maybe because it works for them, then it will work for us. Not really. Just find your reading pattern, find a way that you can read and you can understand. So find what works for you in medical school, like when it comes to studying. Like find your method and your thing. If you're staying at home to study, before I used to always study at home during exam period. That was the only place I could actually study. But during this exam period, when the devil wanted to walk, I had to pick up my 2 legs and walk to school. And I went to school and I was studying in school for the whole exam period. So like just find what works for you, and it might change like as time progresses, as you grow, it might change. So just be aware of those changes and actually just, you know, go with it. So that's the point. The next point, because I don't remember what number I am on right now. Whenever I watch med school videos, like this is always the point of the med school video, but I'm not putting it just because, you know, people always say, but it's actually true. Find something you enjoy doing other than, you know, being in medical school. Being in medical school, like at the end of the day, I have, like, honestly, I really want to become a doctor by the grace of God, and I have a passion for being a doctor, but the process might not always be fun. The process can be very, 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 very daunting and very, very stressful, because we all know med school is stressful. So I love and I have a passion for makeup. So I love doing makeup. So sometimes if I'm stressed or sometimes if I'm bored, I do makeup, and then I have a YouTube channel that I can do makeup on, and you know, different things. But I also do makeup for people. So I love doing makeup. So that's like my passion. So find something that you're good at, and if you're not good at things, I don't know, sorry. No, I'm joking, but like, I don't know, find something you're good at. The last point I have for you guys is always ask questions. And this point, I'm also still struggling with it myself, because I'm actually a very shy person. So like sometimes it's difficult for me to ask questions, because in your head you might be thinking, oh, you're Toyin, this question is very stupid. I'm pretty sure everybody in the class knows it. But at the end of the day, your parents are like picking out money for you to come and learn. So it doesn't really matter if it's a very stupid question. The job of the teacher is to teach you. So if you don't know and you ask the teacher will answer you, and now you know. So it doesn't matter about people that are looking at you and saying, now wow, this girl, like, how do you not know this thing? At least as you've asked the question now, you're going to know it, and you're not going to ask later on in future when you're trying to treat a patient, right? So it's better to ask the question now than ask the question when you're on the operating table, right? So yeah, so basically just ask questions, and I'm trying to do more of that myself. If you don't understand something, ask the teacher. If you're too shy to ask the teacher, ask your friends after class. Just make sure you don't leave that particular moment without knowing it, because like you literally need most things. Like you need acquired knowledge in medical school. That's what I have noticed. Because sometimes the way people be answering questions in class, you'd be like, sis, where did you read that from? Was it like last week's lecture? But no, it was like 2 years ago, what they taught in like a physio class or something. So yeah, keep on reading, keep on asking questions, keep friends that motivate you to study. Know that there are going to be times where you fail. Pick yourself back up and just go. And have friends that like just want the best for you and want to encourage you. Let me just share one more thing before I go. This exam period, I was so stressed. I was literally so stressed. I was almost depressed. I'm joking, I wasn't, but like I was actually so stressed. And then like I just found people around me that were just like encouraging me. And if you are watching my video, you know yourselves, so thank you. But I just had people around me that were encouraging me throughout my exam period, and I swear to you, obviously it's God's doing that I passed all my exams the way I did, because it was some sort of a miracle. But like I swear to you, without those people encouraging me throughout my exam period, I would have literally been at home crying, and I would have probably maybe not even passed my exams, because I don't know, I needed encouragement. Because in my head I was like, shit, I can't do this right now, because I have a lot to study, and people were just encouraging me, telling you can do it. Like it was crazy. Keep people that want the best for you. Keep people that genuinely love you, because there are fake bitches out here. Like we already know that there are fake people out here that don't want your success. So keep people that are genuinely there for you, and all those people that are fake asses, just put them in the background. So yeah, those were the points. I'm sure there are like 1,000,001 points I could actually give you if my brain was working right now, but it's not, so I can only come up with 7 on the spot. But just do that and just figure out med school as you go, because that's the only way you can actually survive. If you do something and it doesn't work for you, learn from it and do better. Basically, that's just, you know, that's just how it is. So that was basically the video. The sun is still being shady, but I finessed the shit out of it, and now I'm done with this video. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope I was making a bit of sense and you actually enjoyed what I was saying, and I actually learned something from it. And yeah, please do not forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Leave a comment for me down in the comment section below. I don't know. Subscribe. Follow me on my social media networks. It's Toyin Tomato for Instagram, it's Toyin Tomato for Twitter, and it's Emaiye for Snapchat. So yeah, okay, I'm gone. Oh, also I want to say thank you to everybody that has subscribed to my channel, because I noticed that we have new subscribers. Welcome to the family. I'm going to start definitely posting more from September. I might not post so much in August because I'm going to be in Nigeria. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Until then, have a lovely, wonderful day, life, and beware of fake bitches, okay?